Welcome to River of Screams! In this episode we're looking at the 1971 film Wake in Fright, directed by Ted Kotcheff. This film tells the story of John Grant, an educated English teacher who finds himself working in rural Australia. While in Outback, he dreams in the Christmas holidays of getting to Melbourne to see a woman. We never actually find out who she is, if it's his girlfriend or his wife or what.
You like it?
Paradise on earth.
Yeah. What do you do out there?
Oh, I'm a bonded slave of the education department. I'm a school teacher.
Oh, yes. You took over from old Murchison, didn't you?
MacDonald, his name is.
While on his way to Melbourne, he drifts into the Yabba and quickly finds himself losing his money to a bizarre gambling game and then losing his soul to drinking and killing things.
Settle down, settle down. What do you think of it? There you go, chaps. Wait up.
Canadian director Kotcheff is probably better known as the director of films like Weekend at Bernie's and First Blood, but back in '71 he did this outstanding Outback epic and pretty much gave birth to the Australian exploitation film single-handedly. Gary Bond stars as main character John Grant in what should have been a star-making performance. He's absolutely fearless and throws himself into any unfortunate situation the character finds himself in. The things he actually does on screen are unbelievable. He is joined by the ever-reliable Donald Pleasance, playing a nihilistic misanthropic doctor who's lost his soul and everything he owns to the bottle. He provides a relationship with Grant. They're both very highly educated men, both lost in the sea of unbridled masculinity, not knowing where to turn.
If I were ever to marry, Jeanette's the sort of girl I'd like to marry. She likes sex.
John Grant always has a hope of escaping from Yabba. He's got a girlfriend, he's got a job, but the sheer masculinity and pleasures of drinking, killing things and gambling always mean he'll be dragged back there. The film has quite a checkered history since its release. It was released in the UK as Outback in the early 70s, but then drifted into obscurity. In 2008, Mark Hartley directed the film Not Quite Hollywood, a documentary about Australian Ausploitation pictures, which featured Waking Fright as a kicking off point on Australian screen. After the complete film was found in Chicago in a box marked for the incinerator, the film was returned to Australia, where an HD scan was taken, given that this is quite a significant film in the history of Australian cinema. It's this HD scan that Drafthouse Releasing took their Blu-ray from and reintroduced the film to American audiences with nationwide cinema releases. Across here it got a cinema release and will shortly be part of the Masters of Cinema range from Eureka when it comes out on Blu-ray at the end of March. With this review though, I am looking at the Drafthouse Films edition. And the scan isn't perfect because the film obviously wouldn't be in such great condition. The film was made in quite great fashion and the 70s stock hasn't aged well, but the film still looks like a way better version than you could ever hope to see. The film's a very rough and ready effort, and so when you go in you really need to appreciate that. But the extras are fantastic. Kotcheff is still alive and kicking, and the Canadian director's anecdotes are sterling. He does a brilliant audio commentary, a fantastic Q&A. If you get this off the Drafthouse Films website as well, you can get a signed poster by Kotcheff. I don't have it up on the wall, sadly, as my girlfriend didn't like it.
Stabsy! Oh, right, fellas! Stick it up your arm. Beer, mate!
Hey, Nick, you get any rouge?
No, mate, couple of bins.
You bloke's got net elephants.
Hey?
Got net elephants.
We'll get him tonight with the spot.
What's a spot?
Spotlight, it hypnotises them. Hey, Stabsy! Stick these in your deep freeze till tonight, won't you?
Hope they're not.
Given that the film is highly recommended by both Nick Cave and Martin Scorsese, don't expect too many laughs, but this is a fantastic film that gazes into the abyss of masculinity and realises that sometimes there's just no way back.
I cannot accept your premise, Socrates. Perfectibility. Progress. A vanity spawned by fear. A vanity spawned by